Hello, Ascension Lutheran Church and everyone who needs some good news. During these uncertain times, we all need something that's rock solid to count on. Something that doesn't change given the circumstances. Something that is good and right. Oh, there are many people out there who are doing great things to serve and care for their neighbors, like the daily meals that are being served by the schools. Did you know that our Maple campus parking lot is one of the meal sites for Goddard schools? And if you were to go inside the Maple campus building right now, you would see our awesome child care staff not only caring for children, but also showing some love to our facilities. That's awesome. But the rock that cannot change, the hope that will always be there to be counted on and will never change, is Jesus. He has risen from the dead and has all things, and I mean all things in heaven and on earth under His ultimate authority. And you are His beloved. You're His family. So, today's report from the Ascension SGN affiliate, which is unofficial and unauthorized, is to showcase some good news, some resources for your family. You know, since we haven't been able to gather for public worship for this many weeks, and we've been providing online worship, but you know what we haven't done for you? Is give you any instructions on how to make good use of the online worship videos. But then again, who hasn't brought something home from the store all excited just to try it out, only to then much later to bother to read the instruction manual? And so it is with our online worship service. As a staff, we were just happy to get it out. But unless you know how to make use of all the features and to properly use it, it may be like using your coffee maker and trying to make toast. So, if you want to get the most out of your weekly worship service, here are a few best practices. Number 1, get your head and your heart in the right spot. This is worship and not just another YouTube video. So prepare your heart and mind with prayer beforehand and ask God to open your ears and your mind to receive all of the gifts that He has for you. Number 2, don't watch alone. Now, if you're by yourself, then I know you have no other choice. But if you're sheltering in place with your family, then gather them up and set a time that we will worship together. Have a kid light a candle. Dress up. That's right. These are best practices for your heart and mind. They will follow the lead of what kind of behaviors that you do and how much fuss you put into getting ready. Number 3, sing the hymns and the songs out loud. Be interactive with each other. It's okay to talk to each other in home church. Discuss the message. Roast the pastor. Join in the prayers out loud. And the final, number 4, best practice is watch it on the big screen. If you want a worship experience that is an important part of your week, then watch it on your television and not your phone. Use your streaming device and watch it from the Ascension YouTube channel. Turn up the sound, sing loud, discuss the message, get the whole family there as your congregation. These are the best at-home worship practices, but what about Bible class? Well, I have some more good news to share with you. Each week, you will also have access now to Bible class resources for your kids and for the adults. The Young Children's Resource comes from Spark. It's the same publisher that we use for our regular in-class Sunday school. This resource has a short video lesson and downloadables so that you and the kids can participate together and have something to do with crayons and cutting and crafts. And for the teens and adults, I've also included a link, some really good stuff from the Bible Project. It too has a video and discussion guide. And along with the resources, we also have for the smaller kids to help them learn how to pray. I think you'll find that very rewarding. So, the final good news to share is that even though we are confined to our homes, we can still attend a spiritual retreat led by wonderful experts in the spiritual formation world. There is a free online 5-day retreat being offered this week by Jan Johnson and Matt Rhodes. Jan was one of my teachers in the apprentice program, which I graduated from a few years ago. I highly recommend her to anyone who'd like to spend some time with Jesus and just enjoying His presence and listening to Him and growing in their faith. This 5-day retreat is free, and here are some of the advertised goals of the event. Check it out. Thanks for taking the time to hear some good news today. Be sure to share this link and send the email on to others who could be blessed with some good news of Jesus.